You've heard before all of these YouTubers tell you about the greatest business models and the greatest ways to succeed online. Personal brands, dropshipping, SMMA. Personal brand's the only right answer, obviously. But you've heard all these people talk about these things and you've always wondered, well, how do I take action? And in today's video, I'd like to share with you the 5 gate-kept secrets to success. The 5 things that perhaps you've heard of a couple before you, but you certainly haven't heard of these 5. I promise you that. And I don't want to stall too much in this video because I don't want to leave you here waiting for so long. I want you to learn quickly so you can go actually complete the goals you have. Number 1 is hard work. Every single time, you've heard this countless times on the internet, I'm here to remind you again. Without hard work, do not expect to succeed. Without hard work, do not expect to amount to a lot. Because if you can't dedicate yourself to being able to put in hard work, whether this be with learning, whether this be with recording, whether this be with making your dropshipping website, you need to put in hard work. If you don't want to put in hard work, don't expect to just magically end up with 6 figures in your bank account. If you're not going to work hard, don't expect to get employee of the month for your fucking work. Do you understand? If you don't work hard, don't expect a lot of things to come for you. So the number 1 most important thing that you absolutely have to get down is hard work. And if you can't find yourself being able to do hard work, that's fine, brother, because the rest of these videos are going to allow you to integrate hard work into your life forever. And I promise you when I say this, I mean forever. Number 2, the second door you get to open is from smart work. You need to know what you want to do. You need to be intellectual with how you work. I could be a really hard worker, but if I'm working like a numpty at the gym, if I'm working really hard until failure, but I'm going like this for the bicep curls and nearly breaking my chair, that's stupid as hell. You need to know the smart work to be able to control the weights and such. You need to know the smart work to be able to succeed on this personal brands and YouTube and this platform. You need to know the hard work, whether you want to gain lots and lots of subscribers or loyal fans. Smart work is going to carry you through times when hard work cannot amount to a lot. Because these will all sort of vary in importance from different times. But all of these 5 are always present and always crucial. And without 4 and 5, and actually this next one as well, you probably won't do that much. If you have hard work and smart work, that's cool and all. You work hard a little bit, you work smart a fair amount. You do your 2 videos for your YouTube shorts or your TikToks or some brain rot content, and that's it. I worked smart for today because I only spent half an hour. Or something dumb. You need to integrate both of these to actually find success, is what I'm saying. You can't just expect to find success with just hard work or just smart work. You need to use both in moderation at times. That's going to help propel you forward towards your goals and help you climb that mountain. The number 3 thing you will need is luck. I'm not even going to lie to you, brothers. Don't expect magical things to happen overnight. Unless you put in enough hard work and enough intellectual work. As long as you show up each and every single day. And like I said, put in that hard work and the smart work. Don't expect luck to help you. There's a reason I'm more lucky than you. I made a whole YouTube video on it. It's because I show up each and every single day. It means when that dam inevitably floods the fields, nurtures all the farmland, and helps me grow an empire here on YouTube, I'm not going to be there to miss it. I'm going to be there working on it each and every single day. And when the dam floods the entire fields, like I said, I'm going to be there to be able to nurture the lands myself as well. I'm not going to be away on holiday saying, whoops, I missed the opportunity. That's dumb as hell. You need an element of luck. You need an element of some sort of luck, some sort of advantage that you can take and use to be able to become greater than your opponents. This could even be your age. If you're 13 years old watching this video, you're at an advantage. You are way more lucky than somebody who's 18 watching this video. Yes, you can both do personal brands, but guess who's got more time? Guess who's got less risk? It's the guy who's 13, obviously. The guy who's 18 might have to pay for his house, might have to pay for his food and his electricity bills. He might have to keep working his job and find time to do personal brand on top. He might have to take care of kids even. If he's 30, he certainly has to take care of kids, right? There's a difficulty about being older because you have more responsibilities. Whereas when you're 13, you live with your parents pay for literally everything. You have a phone and you have a lot of time after school. Why can't you dedicate more hours into this personal brand? and become more successful than a 20-year-old at personal brand. You don't even have to show your face like I do. You can do this short form content empire. The only issue is they're not going to be loyal fans. And obviously, you need an element of luck to be able to find you people who are watching this video right now who are going to be loyal fans of my YouTube channel. Who are going to be able to sit back in 5 years and say, I greatly appreciate them for being there. Not for their numbers, but for their names. And that place, ladies and gentlemen, is our allegiance below. Essentially, it's a place of self-improvement. It's a hub of self-evolution. And I want to keep expanding it each and every single day, but I don't want to expand it to the masses. That's why I've included it in this random part of the video. See, the masses will likely skip to the ends to gain the value, or just jump around trying to gain every single bit of value. I hope they don't find this, because I want to keep it exclusively for you. Because you, my brother, means so much more to me than the hundreds of viewers that I get randomly. If you're a loyal fan, I greatly appreciate you so much, and I want to see you. I want to know you by name. I actually want to know you. And whilst I'm still a small YouTuber, I get the chance to know you. It's an absolute blessing. And I hope you enjoy your time inside of our allegiance. I hope you can understand the value you're going to attain is unfathomable. But whatever. You're here at the right place at the right time watching this video. You're lucky. You're lucky you've seen this video over the hundreds of thousands on the algorithm who will not see this video. You're lucky you clicked on this video rather than the thousands who didn't. And do you know, maybe tomorrow will be your lucky day and you'll just end up making £100 or $100 or some small win for you, just out of the blue. And unless you show up, you'll never know that. So luck is one of the greatest elements of success, but you can for sure influence where luck goes and how lucky you become, as have I on this YouTube channel. Number 4 is obsession. If you do not have any obsession towards your goals, what's going to make you think you're just going to come back each and every single day? Genuinely think about that. If I wasn't obsessed with YouTube, personal brand, and the absolute unfathomable amounts of opportunities that come from personal brand, literally leaves me lost for words. I'm trying to think of the most audacious adjective to describe it. I can't. The sheer amount of opportunities I'm going to have for personal brand is completely out of this world. And I'm obsessed with finding out each and every single one of them. Because you can only see so many from in front of the screen from all of these people with 3 million plus subscribers on their gaming channel. You need to experience it for yourself, and you need to become obsessed with having that idea that you are going to experience it yourself one day. Taking that private jet. Are you obsessed with taking that? Buying that Lamborghini. Are you obsessed with that? Are you obsessed with your dream car being a supercar that you want to buy within the next decade? Are you obsessed with moving to a specific country because you hate your scenario so much? If you are, you can use this as a driving force. Obsession is going to help you learn so much more than you could ever fathom. Honestly, if you are completely obsessed with personal brand, you go watch 10 videos today about how to improve your personal brand, how to start it, how to do XYZ with it. Although I could probably teach you all of that below for free, as a matter of fact, inside of the allegiance again. I could teach you all of that. Because clearly, I know a little bit. Because otherwise you wouldn't see me here right now. Understand? I'm obsessed. I'm completely obsessed with this. This is like my literal baby. I'm trying to raise my baby. Or like a plant or something. I'm watering the plant each and every single day until it starts to bear fruits for me. And this is what you've got to do as well. You've got to become so obsessed that hard work and smart work now become easy. Luck will just increase by itself. The more obsessed you become and the more likely it is you're lucky that you show up each and every single day. You need to stay consistent and you need to consistently show up, consistently work hard, become obsessed. If you can't find obsession, don't expect to have that Lamborghini. Don't expect to get that private jet. Don't expect to have that mansion in the Philippines if you really want it. Do not expect anything to come for you if you cannot remain obsessed with your goals and your greatest ambitions. It should be like a fire inside of you that is literally making the train move, like a coal train. You want to set the coals on fire and use the energy to make the train move. You need to use this inside of your own blood. Because if you don't have this ambition and you don't have this fire and this obsession inside of you, then it's very unlikely that you will ever see any of your goals actually come to reality. Any of your wildest dreams come to reality. Do you remember that end scene I once talked about? The end scene of the movie that I can envision on the beach. Without any obsession, take that image and fucking throw it in the bin, because it will never happen. So the number 4 thing you need, absolutely, is obsession. You could have hard work, smart work, and luck. But if you're working hard, working smart, and getting a little bit lucky, but you're not obsessed enough, what's going to make you think you're going to continue forever? And the final thing I've kept you waiting for so long is action. Because you can become obsessed with learning. You can do hard work with learning. There's a reason I haven't used the word action yet in this entire video, and that's because I've been saving it for this point. It's been difficult, don't get me wrong. I wanted to say you can become obsessed with learning and taking action. But if you're just obsessed with learning, you're just obsessed with hard work, you're just obsessed smart work, and you get a little bit lucky, but you're not actually taking action, you're not going to succeed. You could get lucky finding the greatest gem YouTube channel on this platform, or you could just not. You could have smart work and going back and watching some of the videos, trying to learn about drop shipping or SMMA or something on some old YouTube channel. You can do hard work by sitting in front of the screen for hours a day and learning. But if you're never taking action, don't expect your business to ever boom, because you would have never been there to start it. You would have never been there to actually begin the business. You can have all of the luck in the world. You can have all of this learning intellect in the world and do absolutely nothing with it. And some dummy who takes twice as much action than you, with a quarter of the knowledge you have, is more likely to succeed in every single version of this planet. Without a shadow of doubt. You need to become obsessed with taking action. And if you can't find a way to take action consistently, it doesn't need to be concise. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be great. You just need to find a way to take action. If you can't do that, again, never expect that Lamborghini. Never even expect a fucking coffee on your table. Because if you cannot take action, then you cannot make money in the first place. If you can't take action, you become a homeless person. And then if you can't barter for money on the streets, then you won't even be able to buy a drink for yourself. You will just freeze to death in the winter. And starve to death. If you can't walk into that Subway and ask for a free sandwich, how do you expect to be fed as a homeless man? You need action. And if you cannot take action, you can't fathom taking action. Don't worry about it, brother. I was there once as well, when I couldn't think of the name for my personal brand, or the name for XYZ. I couldn't figure out how to do this or that, and I just didn't. I didn't change my YouTube channel. I didn't change hundreds of lives, and I didn't do anything except for keep it silently to myself. And guess where that got me? It got me nowhere. And that's why I'd like to advise you to take one piece of action today. Above changing your YouTube channel and making it look like a professional channel, a professional dashboard, I strongly advise you to join our allegiance below. Because I can personally help you inside there. And as you know, I've got a little bit of potential. And you have exactly the same potential, brother. And I want to help you find that potential. I want to help you create that potential and take action with it. If you're somebody who doesn't know how to take action or wants to remain more accountable, feel free to join our allegiance below. It's always free. It's always open for you, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you for sticking around in this video. I hope you learned something very valuable today about the 5 key things to success. If you can't do 5 of them, you're going to be less successful than somebody who can. But as long as you're getting as many as you can, you're actually trying your hardest. I don't see why you can't succeed. I don't care if you're 50, you can start a personal brand. And I don't see why not. So as always, I wish you the best of luck in taking action and becoming a business connoisseur, becoming a champion inside of the realms of self-improvement, or becoming a champion inside of the realms of dropshipping, SMMA, or whatever other business model you want to do. As always, stay strong out there. We'll see you tomorrow.